Chapter 530. Adjusting his appearance for him, Liu tribe defense line, inside the camp tent. Mother, what kind of person was father? Chang Ji. You had a hesitant expression. After a long while he asked the burning question in his heart. He had never met Chang Shan Yin. Back then, when Chang Shan Yin's mother died from poison, and when Chang Shan Yin fought to the death with Hatugu, Chang Ji Yu was only an unborn child in his mother's womb. His mother, Ni Shuotong, had a frowned expression as she breathed out, using a nostalgic tone. My child, has your heart wavered? Don't forget our current circumstances. Don't worry about your father. He is a legend in Northern Plains. Back then, he killed Hatugu and the bandits single-handedly. He is a hero who exterminated a great threat for the people. Chang Ji. You interrupted his mother. Mother, I'm sick of hearing that. Since birth, I've been hearing these stories all my life. Wherever I go, whatever I do, people will say, oh look, as expected of Chang Shanyin's son. Father is like the eagle in the sky, flying high and casting his shadow on the ground. In a few days, I will be meeting him. My heart is in a mess. I just want to hear his. Chang Ji. You was still speaking when the tent flap was opened, as a domineering middle-aged man with a powerful aura walked in. It was Chang tribe's current tribe leader, Chang Shan Yin's brother, rank 4 upper stage wind path expert Chang Biao. Greetings to Lord Stepfather. Chang Ji Yu quickly paid respects. My child, go out first. I need to talk with your mother. Chang Biao said gently. Yes, Chang Ji. You had to leave the tent. Once the flap was closed with the guards outside, there were only Chang Biao and Ni Shuetong left in the tent. Husband! Ni Shuetong jumped into Chang Biao's embrace, tears flowing out of her weak and feeble eyes. Sigh. I know you have been feeling terrible these days. Chang Biao embraced Ni Shuetong as he caressed her hair softly. At the same time, he used his goo worm to isolate the place from the outside. Ni Shuetong sobbed. You has been asking me about Chang Shan Yin again. What should I say? Do you know just now I had the urge and almost told him the truth, that he is not Chang Shan Yin's flesh and blood, that he is the crystallization of our love. Chang Biao's body shuddered. He was also feeling great conflict and pain in his heart. He solemnly said, this is all my fault for being useless. Back then we were childhood friends. It was Chang Shan Yin who came into the picture abruptly and lusted after your beauty. On the day of our marriage, he snatched you away. I was not his match. I could only find you at night secretly, and that resulted in our son, Chang Ji Yu. But once he was born, if his bloodline was examined, the truth would be out, and we would be doomed. Thus I and Hatugu cooperated and plotted against Chang Shan Yin. Next, I used my status as Chang Shan Yin's brother to marry you and make Chang Ji Yu my godson. These years, although the tribe isn't in good shape, this is the happiest years of our lives. Chang Ji Yu was successfully made young tribe leader by me, but precisely so, you cannot expose this secret. Once the secret is exposed, Chang Biao and Ni Shuetong would get publicly shamed. They would be called an adulterous couple, and they will never be able to raise their heads again. They even caused harm to an expert of the tribe for their own selfish motives. They disregarded the tribe's situation. It was truly a heinous crime. As for Chang Ji Yu, he would be the shameful, illegitimate child. Be it his young tribe leader position or Chang Biao's tribe leader position, they would be at risk of being taken, as people with ambitions would target them. Righteous path had its own rules. All along, Chang Biao had been taking care of his deceased brother's wife and treated his godson as his own. Such brotherhood was admirable. Such gracefulness was praised widely. And exactly because of this, Chang Biao held a small advantage and became Chang tribe's new tribe leader. Once this truth was exposed, he would lose everything. The ambitionists in the tribe would not let him go. In order to recruit Chang Shan Yin, Liu Wenwu would not give up this chance. By then, his only option would be to escape with Ni Shuetong and his own flesh and blood, Chang Ji Yu, becoming a demonic goo master. He would be despised by his tribe and chased by his tribe. Why? Why? Why is longevity heaven doing this to us? We love each other so dearly, yet we end up in such a spot. Chang Shan-yin was the real culprit. He is an evil person. Why is he praised? As for us, we can only wear a mask to live, even lying to our own son? Ni Shuitong cried profusely. She was very emotional. These days, she had been under a lot of pressure. Ever since Chang Shan-yin reappeared, she had not been sleeping well. Her former nightmare reappeared, causing her to fall into deep worry. Do you think that Lu Tribe Alliance leader is trying to recruit Chang Shan-yin? If Chang Shan-yin agrees, would we have to go back to that life? Chang Shan-yin is taking revenge everywhere now. Will he find out the fact that we plotted against him? If he returns to the tribe, what will we do? Lying in her lover's embrace, Ni Shuitong asked multiple questions as she raised her neck. It won't happen. It won't. Don't think of it as such a severe situation. Chang Beiyao gently consoled the woman of his life. Firstly, Chang Shan-yin has not found out we were the culprit. Otherwise, with his nature, he would have declared it long ago and caused our reputation to go down the drain. He is only suspicious of Chang tribe having a traitor, but he does not know who. Lu Alliance leader does want to recruit Chang Shan-yin. He is Wolf King after all, an enslavement pathmaster. Any alliance would welcome him and get his assistance. But Lord Lu Wenwu is not a normal person. He knows clearly in his heart that there is little hope of getting the Wolf King to come over. His greatest intention is to sow discord and waver the Wolf King's fighting spirit. Think about it. Chang Shan-yin does not know about Chang Ji-yu's true identity. He thinks this is his son. As a father, what would he be thinking? Blood is thicker than water. When Chang Shan-yin thinks about Chang Ji, you being killed by his wolf group, would he go all out in the upcoming battle? Is that so? Ni Shuitong heard this and calmed down. All right, stop worrying. I am here. Chang Biao patted Ni Shuitong's back with an affectionate gaze. The tent was filled with the warmth of love. But this kind of atmosphere, how long would it last? Neither Chang Biao nor Ni Shuitong had any confidence in this. Whoosh! A person broke the large lizard house Gu's window and crashed in. Yinao's cunning gentleman. Sun Shahan sprawled on the ground. His face was bruised as he shouted loudly with a fearful and vicious expression. Wolf King attacked! Wolf King attacked me! He is revolting! He is murdering us! Help! Save me! Sun Shihan was a popular person near Heilulan. His shouts quickly attracted many Gu masters. Fang Yuan snorted, jumping out of the window and giving Sun Shihan another kick. Sun Shihan did not dare to activate his Gu worm. He could only evade. But Fang Yuan changed his attack just in time, sweeping with his right fist and slamming into Sun Shihan's nose. Sun Shihan groaned. Just as he got up from the ground, he fell again. His entire face was full of blood. His nose bridge was broken, and 2 of his front teeth fell out. He was in a pathetic state. But the Gu masters who came did not do anything. They breathed a sigh of relief secretly. Be it Fang Yuan or Sun Shihan, they did not use their Gu worms. This was not breaking the rules. It was merely a small scuffle. When people interacted, there was bound to be conflict. As arguments occur, it was normal to get physical. As long as Gu worms were not used to fight, the poison vow would not be violated. Chang Shan-yin, you are too arrogant. Your wife and children are at the enemy's camp. I am only reminding you out of kindness. You actually got furious and beat me. You are definitely guilty. Sun Shihan crawled up, shouting with his shrill voice. The words caused the surrounding Gu masters to talk among themselves. Chang tribe and Chang Shan-yin's relationship was known to all. These days, He tribe army had been talking about it. Seeing Sun Shihan's smug and vicious gaze, Fang Yuan laughed in disdain. He did not say a thing, but instead responded with his fist. Bam, bam, bam. Fang Yuan's attacks were full of strength. Although Sun Shihan had some strength path foundation, how could it compare to Fang Yuan's immense investment in the strength path? After several moves, he was beaten on the floor again, lying there as he was punched and kicked. Wolf King is amazing. Although he is an enslavement path master, his strength path foundation is very strong. Everyone was shocked. Great fight. I had wanted to thrash this scoundrel cunning gentleman long ago. Some of the army's higher-ups smirked. Chang Shan Yin, you think I am easy to bully? Sun Shahan was thrashed until his body felt pain all over. His head was in a daze as his heart was filled with rage and humiliation. You still have the strength to speak, Fang Yuan snorted as he unleashed another round of punches. Sun Shihan was beaten to a pulp. He vomited blood as his front teeth all fell off. Even the teeth at the back of his mouth were shaking. Wolf King is so ruthless. Sun Shihan is a rank 4 expert after all. To think he was beaten defenseless. What a weakling. Stupid. He made a poison vow and could not use goo worms. In terms of close combat, Wolf King is an enslavement path master. He would definitely be suppressed by Sun Shihan. The discussions became louder. Be it Chang Shan Yin or Sun Shihan, they were people with great authority. Right now they were brawling it out. Such a scene was rare. Everyone was watching with bright eyes. Sun Shihan heard the comments and felt humiliated. He almost gritted his teeth off, although he barely had any left. He wanted to resist, but neither his strength nor moves were Fang Yuan's match. He could not take a thrashing. Endure. I must endure. If I use a goo, I would truly lose. I need to wait for Alliance Leader to come and uphold justice for me. Chang Shan Yin will get it. Sun Shihan screamed in his heart. Alliance Leader is here. Greetings to Lord Alliance Leader. The surrounding people went into chaos as they quickly gave way. He Lu Lan, Hao Jilu and others came to the area. Seeing this, He Lu Lan frowned as he asked Fang Yuan coldly, what is going on? Sun Shihan's body shuddered. Using a mystical source of strength, he struggled as he crawled up and shouted, Alliance Leader, please seek justice for me. Plop. Before he finished, Fang Yuan stepped on his head as he used great force, causing Sun Shihan's entire face to sink into the soil. He Lu Lan shouted loudly, Stop it! Wolf King, what are you doing? Ha! He is revolting! He is revolting! Sun Shihan shouted loudly. His mouth was filled with soil as he spoke unclearly. Fang Yuan sneered, exerting strength and stepping 3 times, burying Sun Shihan's voice in the soil. Sun Shihan's nose and mouth were blocked. His head also suffered a great hit. He felt dizzy and suffocation. His limbs struggled wildly, but he could do nothing against Fang Yuan's strength. He Lu Lan's face turned pitch black like charcoal. Fang Yuan's gaze was like a dagger, staring coldly at him and the goo masters behind him. Can't you all see what I am doing? I am thrashing him. He Lu Lan stared at Fang Yuan angrily, shouting, Wolf King, give me a clear explanation. Why did you beat him up? Are you really trying to rebel? Fang Yuan laughed in disdain, saying slowly, No need to be angry, He tribe leader. If I wanted to rebel, why would I need to make such a din? Saying so, he let go of Sun Shihan. Sun Shihan lost the pressure and bounced up, desperately gasping for air like he was suffocating. But Fang Yuan stepped again, this time on his right cheek. Sun Shihan used both his hands to pull Fang Yuan's feet, but he was already weak and out of energy. Just like this, he was stepped on the face by someone in public. His reputation was ruined. Fang Yuan said slowly and casually, Although I have not thought of rebelling, I do not want any schemes or plots to fall on my wife and children. During the battle, I will do my part and fight with my full strength. By then, if they die, that would be their honor to die on the battlefield. Since I, Wolf King, have joined the He army, I would not change my stance just because of relationships. However, saying so, he raised his head as he laughed arrogantly. It is your own business to be suspicious. That has nothing to do with me. All the mutated beast groups that I want are exchanged using my battle merit. This is a fair trade. I have never owed you anything. Hey, tribe leader, if you are suspicious of me, you can take away the mutated beast wolf groups and not let me control them. In the future battle, I swear in the name of the Wolf King, I will still go all out. You, He Lu Lan was furious. Fang Yuan ignored his threat, and in fact threatened him instead. Being suspicious is your problem. You can keep the mutated wolves to yourselves. If we lose the battle, that will be your responsibility. Can He Lu Lan not give them to him? He had the great strength, true martial physique. Even if he used Dark Limit Immortal Goo, he was starting to feel the inability to suppress it. He needed a strength path Immortal Goo to advance to Goo Immortal Realm. However, Wolf King created a din and made everyone know about this. If he did not give him the mutated beast group, what would the army think of him? They would think that He Lu Lan refused to utilize Wolf King despite him being here. Like the saying goes, a man being used cannot be suspected, while a suspected man cannot be used if he loses the battle. Everyone would begrudge He Lu Lan. Good. You are amazing, Wolf King. He Lu Lan's gaze was cold. He laughed out of anger. Of course I know the Wolf King's loyalty, but why did you beat up Sun Shihan? He is your alliance mate. The enemy is before us, yet you engage in internal scuffle. What are you trying to do? Hey. Fang Yuan shrugged. This is my fault, because this Sun Shihan looks way too ugly. He made my heart feel bad. Thus I thrashed him and adjusted his appearance for him. As expected, he looks much better now. This was my personal action. I will take responsibility for it. According to the rules, I have to compensate Sun Shihan 10,000 battle merits. No worries, I will compensate him. Sun Shihan heard this and his anger rushed to his brain. He vomited out a mouthful of blood and fainted. The words made all the Goo Master experts present unable to hold in their laughter. It was too satisfying. There were many who were unhappy with this scoundrel Sun Shihan. Fang Yuan's assault was truly soothing their hearts. Even Tai Bai Yunsheng's gaze towards Fang Yuan turned to admiration. He felt that although this Chang Shan Yin was ruthless, he did not strike at his family, but still maintained his righteousness and standpoint. He had his limits and was a true man. He Lu Lan's expression turned even darker. Sun Shihan was his man. Fang Yuan beating him up in public was also slapping He Lu Lan's face. Fang Yuan said it easily, but his battle merits were still in the negative. But what could He Lu Lan do? To deal with Lu tribe army, he needed to rely on the Wolf King's strength. Threatening the Wolf King was to make him carry the sin of killing his own tribesmen so that his reputation would be affected, allowing He Lu Lan to control him more easily. But since threats had no effect, He Lu Lan only had one option left. That was to comply.